A Binge Pipe main menu screen offers a little something for everyone. Binge Pipe asks the revolutionary question, could a fictional framing device for a video game change the entire future of media consumption? Our investors sure hope so.
With my old streaming service,
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, all the media you didn't know you wanted.
Hi there, I'm Cookie Masterson. I'm famous for hosting this game and for getting beaten up by a baby chimpanzee in an IKEA parking lot. 2 players, mano a mano, head to head, knee touching knee. Whoa, I'm sensing some unspoken tension here. Okay, it's time.
time for question 1.
First up, on the Tyra banks of the river Styx. Which of these characters from Greek myth probably can't smize? Oedipus, Achilles, Odysseus, or Electra? Hope you like what you picked. To smize is to smile with one's eyes, and Oedipus tragically gouged his eyes out. I've heard of eyeliner making someone's eyes pop, but this is ridiculous.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
How about this one? Dead white guys. Which of these dead white guys is the deadest white guy? Napoleon, Claude Monet, Thomas Jefferson, or Fyodor Dostoevsky? Okay, what'd you pick? He's dead, but he could be deader. Here's the right one. Napoleon died in 1821, Jefferson died in 1826, Dostoevsky in the 1880s, and Monet in the 1920s. So Napoleon is the deadest white guy. But the whitest dead guy? That's gotta be Monet. That motherfucker is so white, when there's a blizzard, people are like, what's the weather outside like? Monet is blocking the view.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
Oh, here's a good one. First Housewives Club. Are we all gathered? Good. It's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to list off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a tagline from one of the real housewives of New York City, or a quote from famous First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Real Housewives or Eleanor Roosevelt. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. All set? Here we go. Happiness is not a goal, it's a byproduct. I never feel guilty about being privileged. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. If you can't handle the truth, you can't handle me. I'm living the American dream one mistake at a time. A woman's like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. I plan for the future, but live in the moment. The word oof comes to mind. All right, let's move on.
I don't need you anymore.
Next, I can be your zero. If James Bond were attempting to kill you in Brisbane, what number should you dial to receive help from emergency services? O, 00, 000, or 7? how'd we do? Brisbane is a city in Australia, and they dial 000 when they need help down under. I suspect this number gets a lot of use in a country where the national animal is poison. Why not try the brand of opportunities? If children's author P.G. Wodehouse wanted to rebrand himself as NC-17 Wodehouse, what title would he give one of his books? The f***ing Inimitable Jeeves? Or The Wild Things Anne of Green f***ing Gables? Or Goodnight Moon, you f***er? Let's see how that shook out. Ow. Good night, score. No, I'll get it. P.G. Wodehouse wrote a series of children's books about a British butler named Jeeves. It's better than learning about these kinds of butlers from their friends. Round 1 is history. How's everyone doing?
Currently, these players have the same number of points. Weird.
The prophecy has been fulfilled. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
We didn't approve this point structure, but okay.
6 trombones is not a parade.
And now, please, no Mo. Let's say The Simpsons' Mo Sizlak left Springfield in season 40 to start a bar in Japan. What would his new establishment be called? Mo's Izakaya, Mo's Kuko, Mo's Sashimi, or Mo's Edamame? Okay, let's take a look. Whoa! Have you ever been to a restaurant? Why didn't you pick this? An izakaya is a Japanese bar.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Up next, that binge pipe customer satisfaction feel. I can't believe I had to say that out loud.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because your LinkedIn profile shows you took a job in Silicon Valley after taking time off playing house and working in The Office, you might enjoy Thomas Middleditch, Martin Starr, Kumail Nanjiani, or Zach Woods.
So who got it? Any last words? Too late.
Zach Woods starred in all 3 TV comedies, Playing House, The Office, and Silicon Valley.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question that kills 2 birds with 1 stone, or a question that kills 1 bird with 2 stones? Use your device to select your preference. Your choices cancel each other out. We'll pick one ourselves and ignore this chilling failure of the democratic process.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Here we have a question that kills 1 bird with 2 stones. This question has been arrested under suspicion of murder. The victim, 1 bird. The weapon, 2 stones. Which of the following items in this question's possession could be the murder weapons? You know, because they're stones. 2 pieces of ferro, 2 pieces of triticale, 2 pieces of amaranth, or 2 pieces of diorite. Okay, who chose what? Ferro, triticale, and amaranth are all whole grains. Diorite is the only stone. Okay, all jokes aside, this question is in custody for bird murder now, so we have to take it away. Thanks for your help. Behold. You're so Bane, you probably think this question's about you. If Bane from The Dark Knight Rises hooks his signature mask up to a CPAP machine, what would he say before turning it on?
Vape life, Batman. It's for my sleep apnea. Time for a little aromatherapy.
Or,
Stupid polio.
I love this part. A CPAP machine provides airflow for people who suffer from sleep apnea. I don't mind admitting I use one, and it allowed me to sleep soundly through most of The Dark Knight Rises.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
Coming up, single serving of science. Finally cashed in that 20-year-old Bed Bath & Beyond coupon and got myself a sweet new coffee maker, but it only takes K-cups. If K is referring to the unit of measurement Kelvin, what's in one K-cup? Frozen coffee, highly pressurized coffee, microscopic coffee, or coffee from the future? Who picked what? Kelvin is a thermodynamic temperature measurement, and 1 Kelvin is just 1 above absolute zero, which is absolutely undrinkable. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Animal parts. Animals are made up of lots of parts. I hope you know what they are. Good luck. Player one takes it! Congratulations, Player One. Now that you've won, I find myself kind of nervous around you. Have you gotten taller and more champion-like? Well, one thing's for sure.
You don't know
Binge Pipe is proud to resurrect from the dead. You don't know Jack. Binge Pipe offers everything you need, including menu screens. Binge Pipe is a streaming service with all your favorites, such as the reboot of the classic game You Don't Know Jack and... Did we mention You Don't Know Jack? We're definitely real. Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, nobody be a hero and we'll all get out fine.
Hey there, Cookie Masterson is the name, and this game is my game. 2 players, looks like you'll each have a 50% chance of having 0 fun. And we're off.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, Candy Republic. Suppose scientists discover that peanut butter is sentient and can feel pain. Look, it could happen. How might this influence the candy industry? It would affect Reese's sales. It would affect Reese's sales. It would affect Reese's sales. Or it would affect Reese's sales. So what'd you pick? Affect with an A is the proper verb, and Reese's is spelled like, well, this. Remember, there's no wrong way to devour a sentient life form.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Try this on for size. Got a second to feel bad about the environment? Sure, talking about the environment can bring down the room until you add the power of acting. Which layered Meryl Streep performance mirrors the state of the Earth's ozone layer? Mamma Mia, Better Than Ever, Kramer vs. Kramer, Slowly Healing, Death Becomes Her, Doomed, or Julie and Julia, pretty much the same. What'd you guys pick? Mamma Mia, there you go again. NASA has confirmed the hole in the ozone is closing and could be gone by 2060. Just in time for Meryl's character Joanna to be over the messy divorce and ready to date again.
Why don't we do it for free?
Here's one for you. Mock blockers. And check the copyright because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 movie titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a multi-million-dollar blockbuster or a direct-to-video ripoff made by the Asylum Production Company. Answer quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between a blockbuster or a mockbuster. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Okay, let's do it. Atlantic Rim. Alien Covenant. The Terminators. The Fate of the Furious. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Almighty Thor. Independence Day. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. Okay, let's move along.
I don't need you anymore.
There is no hiding from a little bump and grind. Dance-based exercise is very empowering. That's why I'm currently wearing a bedazzled headband. Which of these moves could I actually do in my burlesque class? Shimmy out of my shimmy, shake out of my shake, bump out of my bump, or jiggle out of my jiggle? Let's see who got it. Time to strip some points. Shimmy is another word for chemise or slip, a type of sleeveless dress or undergarment. Shimmy is also a dance move that is very seductive, or so I've been told. I'm way behind on my homework. Take a good look at Watch Your Language Arts. So Netflix has this show, The End of the F***ing World. Apparently, you can say anything now if you just beep it out, which is totally f***ing with... Ooh, sorry, my elbow slipped on the beep button. Anyway, name the poet who would describe the end of the f***ing world as a battle between fire and ice. Robert Percy William or Emily Dickinson? So who got it? Robert Frost wrote the apocalyptic poem Fire and Ice. You know, I gotta hand it to him. He took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the f***ing difference. Round 1 is dead to me. Show me that scoreboard.
Currently, these players are tied for the lead.
Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
This one's called, This Question Ain't Nothing to F With. If the Wu-Tang Clan had named themselves after things invented during the Tang Dynasty, who would not be a member? Old Dirty Porcelain, Ghostface Gunpowder, Inspector Hourglass, or Woodblock Printing Method Man? So what'd you pick? Oh, ouch. Check, please. Y'all ready for this? There are no records of the hourglass existing before a French monk made one in the 8th century. Old Dirty Porcelain is known for his outrageously profane lyrics about his hummels.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Here's one I like to call calculating some hourglass figures. That last question got me thinking about sand timers. You know those little plastic hourglasses that come with some board games? Boggle, Taboo, Apples to Apples, Clue, and Jenga. How many of these games are traditionally sold with any kind of timer? Oh, and include Settlers of Catan and Scattergories in your tally. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Who picked what? Sweet dreams. Sucks to be you. Will the correct answer please rise? Boggle and Taboo usually come with little sand timers. Scattergories too, although that game eventually added a mechanical timer, which still counts. It still counts because it's a timer. It counts down time. No? Okay.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a question where the answer is Shia LaBeouf? Or a question where the answer is not Shia LaBeouf? Vote on your devices now. It's a good thing we recorded this audio in case of a tie. BingePipe will select the slightly less satisfying option.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Next up, a question where the answer is Shia LaBeouf. Which of these is the penultimate Shia LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, or Shia LaBeouf? What'd you guys pick? Speaking of correct answers, penultimate means the second to last. This Shia LaBeouf is the one right before the final one on the list of possible answers. And the ultimate pen is any writing instrument Shia LaBeouf uses to write his poetry. This one's known as Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Produced through galvanism. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Okay, what'd you pick? The better choice would have been galvanism is the process of creating electricity through chemical reactions, which is what gave the monster life.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Feast your eyes upon this. Run for your wild life. Which of these is not a cold-blooded killer? A swordfish with a fish sword, a goose with a noose, a boomslang with a boomerang, or a skink with a bazooka? Let's see how that shook out. Now, boomslang is a big old venomous snake, and snakes are cold-blooded. In other words, you're wrong. Boomslang goes the dynamite. Should have picked this. Mammals and birds are warm-blooded creatures. I would still steer clear of that particular goose. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Let's hang out. Hopefully you know who hangs out at these famous bars and restaurants. Good luck. who takes it? I gotta hand it to you, player 2. You won by the skin of your teeth. It's super gross, actually. Anyway.
You don't know Jack!
What's your emergency? I think my husband's dead. He's been shot. Okay, where are you? 1442 Willow Street. It's going to be a few minutes before an ambulance team gets there. I'm going to give you instructions in the meantime, okay? Okay. All right. The first thing I need you to do is record the...
Binge Pipe's menu screen offers everything you need to start a trivia game.
Join us. Join us. Join us. There's room for more. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination. You are about to go nowhere and everywhere, but definitely not somewhere in Ohio. You're about to split the room. Complete the scenario that was sent to your device. Get ready for ruining for office. A billionaire candidate for governor makes a bold campaign promise. He will pay all your taxes as long as you give up the right to do this. Do you vote for him? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. And now, banned but not forgotten. The government has just outlawed this. A friend introduces you to the black market. Do you? It's time for awkward on many levels. You're trapped in a stalled elevator with your annoying boss. A fairy only you can see tells you to do this. Otherwise, it'll be 18 hours before you're rescued. Do you do it? Here's one I like to call shelf help. You're somebody who feels lost in life. One day you stumble upon a self-help book at a store. You open it and immediately find answers to your life. When you flip to the cover, you notice it was written by this person. Do you buy it? Here's where everybody stacks up at the moment. It's time to create some more havoc. Roar. Up next is Page 1 results. Your online info has been compromised by your nemesis. Now, when you Google your name, the first result is a link that says this about you. This one is called the oversold seat. Your cross-country flight has been oversold. Surprisingly, a flight attendant offers this as compensation to the first person who gives up their seat. You're on your way to your cousin's wedding. Do you give up your seat? Feast your eyes on North by Northwest World. You're in a futuristic amusement park. Don't ever do that. The entire place is staffed by robots programmed to imitate this. One of them pulls you aside and begs you to free it. Do you try to sneak it out? This scenario is called Fashion Fast Forward. The hot new fashion trend, believe it or not, involves wearing this. You have a job interview at a hip young office. It's the only promising job lead you've had in weeks. You have a family. Do you wear it? Let's check in with the standings. We've reached the decisive diminish. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be two options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict, write an option that you think only some people would choose. A new workout gives you the perfect body, but 50 times a day you have to applaud vigorously or do this. How will you achieve your six-pack? Either way, it won't look as silly as CrossFit. Well played.
No bonus points for you. Let's switch things up. It's your first night in prison and you need a group of inmates to protect you. Do you align yourself with a group called the Sugar Daddies or this group? No dice. It all comes down to this.
Another robot? Yeah, I guess I can get you in. Doors open in 3, 2, 1. Check it out, y'all. Welcome to the battle. I'm your host for the night, Shadow Master MC, straight from the west side of Chicago.
Which doesn't exist anymore.
Yo, Rach, time to take over. Man, this looks like Chicago all over.
Where are you? Never mind. Well, okay then. Hey, Shadow's back.
No, it's cool. Let him stay. I was hoping to get stomped through the pavement today. Let's get it. Time to write. Get them lyrics together. Write a word or a phrase, then an entire line that rhymes with the one that we give back to you. Now you gotta do that twice, all right? Hit that suggestion button if you need it.
Those thumbs faster. Time is halfway up.
You know you can use write for me to have us fill in your line, right? Hey, slow motion. We're running out of time. Here's the draw. Check out who's facing off against who. Check it out. This is the first battle of the night. Let's do this. I need my players to be sure to give props or tell them how whack they are by using your devices.
Practically mad. A regular unicorn. Here's looking at me. Robot. You think I'm big here, you should see me in Kentucky. In bed.
Thank y'all. Let's keep moving. Did you hear what they just said? Come on now, don't let them get away with that.
Some say I'm flashy, some say I'm smooth. Your mom said thesis bars are her groove. My rhymes are tasty as a sandwich with avocado. Your mama loves me so much we're going at it all night though.
Alright, thanks. Appreciate you. Alright, now it's time for you to use your devices and vote. Voting time. Right. Okay, here's your winner. Congrats. Next 2 robot battlers. Let's get it in.
Sweet like candy, I'm Mixmaster Lollipop. Lick, 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 the flavor don't stop. My skin is exfoliated, my eyebrows are tall. These rhymes keep flowing, they never stall.
Alright, thanks. Now we gotta move on. Ooh, you gotta respond to that.
I gotta slow down, I'm getting too bad. You gotta speed up, you're slower than a granddad. I'm the smartest in the world at math.
Nailed it!
Kenton's just jealous. Suffer my wrath.
Yo, time's a waste. Let's keep it moving. Okay, now it's over. Who's the dopest rapper? Who's the wackest cat? Good job. Congratulations. Hey, man, please don't step on me. Round 1 is over. Next round coming. Good job, everybody. Now let's check out the numbers. Let's see who's winning this right now. Time to get right. Round had a couple of shaky lines in there.
That's right, y'all. Just because these battlers got steel beams for legs doesn't mean they don't need your support.
Remember to use that write for me button if you're coming up blank. Yo, sometime today, you're running out of time. Okay, here's the undercard and main event for round 2. You better get that loot. First battle, let's get it going.
You should give up rapping and take up falling. Tripping over words to tripping on your own feet. Fallen. Look at you, you're dressed like George Washington. Stupid dirty hair, go wash it, son.
Okay, word, cool, that's dope. Now let's keep it moving. Yo, you gotta get that.
Flying's not your game. Stick to driving. I'm just over here straight vibing. You can't hide from me, not even in Canada. You're just actually bananas.
Okay, alright, that's cool. The battle is now officially over. Use your devices and figure out who it is that was the dopest MC. Here's your winner. Courtesy clap. Now let's keep it moving. You know what it is. It's the next matchup.
Clean as a surgeon. You're sloppy as confetti. Stop the lame rhymes, you're just petty. Compared to my words, yours are moist. That didn't make sense, I'm sorry for that choice.
Alright, we heard that. Let's keep it moving.
All right, you're up. Get ready.
You look familiar like an odd-shaped dick. I should hook you up with my ugly aunt and see if you click. The pendulum's swinging at your knees. Oops, never mind, I heard you can't meet her needs.
That was okay. Wasn't the best I heard, but it wasn't the worst either. Alright, now you gotta use your devices to find out who gonna make it and who gonna get slayed. Alright, you see it. The numbers don't lie. Congratulations. Yeah, now the battle is getting heated. Now let's check out the scoreboard. You know the drill is the same thing as round 2.
word. This entire card looks amazing.
You ready? Let me see it. Let me see it. Now let me hear you spit it.
You might make a good personal nurse. Because you're just cursed. Why are you so obsessed? with Sheldon. You just wish your name was Melvin.
That was kind of cool. I know you can do better than that, though. You gotta get back to that one.
You should be ashamed. You rhyme so no. Your words are like traffic, they have no flow. Look at you, you're softer than Play-Doh. You fall apart under pressure, melt away like snow.
Alright, thank you. Now we gotta move on. Check it. Tell me who was the whack cat, and then tell me who was the hotline. Alright, y'all, here's your winner.
Woo, I'm glad you all stuck around for the main event. It looks absolutely fire.
Mess with me, you'll get my foot in your face. Every line you spit is a true disgrace. I'm renting space inside your psyche, because I know you will never forget me.
That was okay. Now let's keep it moving. Alright, grab the mic.
I feel bad for you cause here comes my car. So weak you can't open a jar. Your voice is annoying like a whiny Sheldon. So wobbly, just like gelatin.
Right, I see you, swag. Right now is the time to vote, so start clicking that button. Okay, good job. We got your winner. Hey, man, come on, watch where you step. Give it up to the MCs. Now we gotta see who won. Yo, check it out. This is Shadow Master MC. You already know the business. We up out of here. Peace.
Shadow Master MC, known to crush bones and make your blood bleed. Assassin type tactics, swift with death blows. Crush domes of rapping clones and rhyme drones. Bring out your best, protect your neck and chest. You need a whole army if you think it's sweet. I break down the rhythm, get in them with precision. My mission ain't complete till you're dead in the street. Verbal assault to abuse your brain, so take caution. Microphone smash and bash your cats off then.
Let's play Quiplash, shall we? I see you all remembered your names. The rest of the game ought to be easy. Time for round 1. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious, or not, for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's see how you did. Prompt number 1 is, what the hare did with his life after losing to the tortoise. Okay, choose your favorite. And next is, in 25 years, people of the future will look back and think we're morons for not realizing that blank. Time to vote. Next in line, it would be very surprising if they made a movie all about the life of blank. Vote now. Next up, something you might find in George W. Bush's living room. Ready, set, vote! That's it. Let's see the scores for round 1. Round 2 is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses. think of something. Okay, remember, this is all your fault. First one, a dangerous thing for a drone to deliver to you. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next in the hopper, you know your house is too big when you have a room specifically for blank. Okay, vote. Next, the #1 cause of death for Care Bears. Get to voting. Up next, a bad name for a proctologist, Dr. Blank. And vote. Round 2's over. Let's see who came out on top. Round 3 has arrived. The last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Come up with the full name for this acronym. Everybody's in. Okay, in round 3, you get to award both a gold and a silver medal to your top 2 quips. Have at it. Okay, everyone, let's see who got those medals. Bring out the silver and gold. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.
Hey Dimitri, you watch The Americans?
Yes, every day.
That show is nuts. All the makeup and wigs and their whole wardrobe is crazy.
Breathe it in.
Right?
I don't know. I look at metadata. I don't know from wigs and makeup.
No, Dimitri, I know you watch Americans. I'm talking about The Americans on TV.
But there is always Americans on TV. All of them wear wigs.
Hello! You know, most guidance counselors don't tell you how exciting being in a government agency that spies on people can be. So we decided to make a game to show you how much fun we have watching your every move. We call it Guespionage. Off we go. Okay, who's first? Breathe it in. What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. After eating their bowls of cereal, what percentage of people lift up the bowls to drink the remaining milk? Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage. Anytime now. Got it. 34%. Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
You leave it. I hear you.
The vote is lower. Okay, right answer is 73%. You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Who said higher? Wow, everyone was wrong. Okay, who's up next?
I hear you.
I don't know. How about... What percentage of people regularly pay for things costing less than $1 with credit cards? %. Everyone pick higher or lower.
Leave it.
Breathe it in. It's unanimous again. And the correct answer is 3%. Credit card lenders have a name for these people. Cheap f***ing assholes. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up. Here we go. My favorite sport after curling. What percentage of people own bowling balls? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Leave it. I hear you.
Breathe it in. And Surveil says 20%. 2% off. That'll get you some serious points. No one got it right? Lame. Who's next?
Leave it.
Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday. What percentage of people use proper grammar when composing text messages? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
I hear you.
Breathe it in. One lonely vote for lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 86%. 2 words. Bullshit. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you. We made it through round 1. Let's peek at the scores. Breathe it in. Time for round 2. Let's start with you. All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people have had sex at work? We have an answer. 20%. In round 2, you can now guess much higher or much lower. Pick one of those if you think the answer is off by 15% or more. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, womp womp.
Believe it.
Everyone says higher except for one of you. Okay, let's see the right answer. 19%! Wow, 1% off. That's worth a lot of points. Who got it right? Here's some points. Next up.
I hear you.
Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people stash more than $1,000 cash in locations other than banks? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Believe it.
Breathe it in. Just one person says lower. And the correct answer is 10%. I think the maximum you can put under a mattress is $750. More than that, and you risk back and neck issues. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people have eaten Spam in the past year? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Believe it. I hear you.
Breathe it in. Just one person says lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 17%. Excellent answer. Points for you. Who got it right? Here's some points. Next up.
Believe it.
Most important meal of the day, folks. What percentage of people were allowed to have sugary cereals as children? 62%. All right, what do you think? Breathe it in. Everyone says higher except for one of you. And Surveil says 88%. I've seen worse guesses. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Uh-oh, final round time. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. What Halloween candy would people most likely steal from a kid's stash? And here are the most popular answers. You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Ready, go! Let's see what answers you chose. And what are the most popular answers? Let's see who's the head honcho.
I hear you. Be leaving.
Breathe it in. Wow, you played this game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to.
È tempo di giocare, pacchetto festa
browse history. No, it's simple.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Only one of you will survive. And then we'll discover who the true killer is. Just kidding, it's me. It's definitely me. Alright, first question. How many toes does a pig have on each hoof? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to room 113. The hairdryer's broken, sorry. Tattoos. Give me a new tattoo by drawing on your device. Oh. My bad. Oh. Bring it. Ooh. Yeah. That was really transformative for me. Now vote for your favorite tat. The artist with the fewest votes will die. What did we decide? No one likes ties. I'll just pick. This might actually look worse after it heals. Time for a little pay back. Don't worry. You're a ghost now, but you have options. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. Okay, I'm going a little off-brand with this one. What movie is about a party where somebody gets murdered? Who picked this? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome back to the killing room. Let's play with dice. Roll as much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score. But go over 21 and you die instead. And don't forget, if they roll a skull, that adds 1 to everyone's score. It's like blackjack, but with dice and skulls. Look, it made sense when I first put it together, okay? Time's almost up. Uh-oh, looks like you didn't roll enough. Let's try another one. My criminal profile says I'm reserved, a perfectionist, and emotionally detached. Aw, that's really sweet. Which of these could be my Myers-Briggs personality type? Time's almost up. Who picked this. One of you is still alive. Time for consequences. I hope you're good with instructions. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. The rules are already on your device. Go, go! There's not a lot for me to do during this game. Well, I guess I'll update my LinkedIn account. Rule time is coming to an end. I guess you were overruled. We're here. The final round is close. Next question. Until 1990, what were Snickers candy bars called in the UK? Who picked this? It's time. We're going to play Chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice. Refreshing. Now let's see what you drink. You died as you lived, drinking poison. Oops, didn't mean to kill all of you, but I still need one alive player, so... See, having the most money is good for something. The time has come. Congrats on making it here alive, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Marine mammals. Tap each answer that fits the category, and let's see the right answers. You advance one space for every correct answer. Well, you'd be closer to the exit if you'd gotten either of those right. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches you, he'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Monogamous animals. Shakespeare quotes. Don't fall behind. Here comes the darkness. Actors in Sharknado 1 through 5. Time is almost up. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. punctuation marks. Time is almost up. Ugh, I gotta get some harder questions. Movies with a werewolf. A ghost stole your life force. Hello, darkness. Walking Dead characters. A lot of lucky guesses. Poems that rhyme. Time is almost up. Wow, I don't know who's gonna win. Major greenhouse gases. This will slow you down. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Welcome aboard. I'm Chuck Hull. I'll be your host tonight. Please sign in. We don't have all day. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on... Okay, let's get to it. You know the drill. we've got time for one or two more. Now that your noggin is moving at full steam, it's time to write some comedy. Follow the steps on your device to construct 2 jokes. If you haven't started your second joke yet, now would be the time. We welcome each and every one of you to the show. Unless you're a dolphin, this world is not yours. Go back to your own realm. Now let's start the show.
Ade to eyes. Better man eating a
Which comedian won that face-off? All right, let's hear it for the next performer.
Your technique here with my shoes not submit. Now be certain that your senators the shoes are
Okay, judges, render your verdict. Here's another comedian, whether you like it or not.
Steve Keeler van Merrimack, I bet. Ade. Singing said, "Loyal need." Ready? See.
and some credit to you. Folks, put your hand and hook together for our next comedian. And a tip of the hat to you. Okay, you jokers, let's tally the scores. If you're currently losing, might I suggest writing funnier jokes? Just something to think about. Hope everyone is on board to write another round. Yada yada. Moving on. We've hit the halfway point. Buckle in, folks, because we've got another round of whatever this is.
There's still a beating of my shooting it. If I perfect supply, shoot perfect Sunday.
Who won this joke off? Place your vote now. All right, let's hear it for our next comedian.
Who said irritated? Who said on a boy? Said Hagakisi.
così devi tu rischio. Idi materman, idi prakasana, esti seno.
Nice job, you two! Judges, what do you think? And how about some points for you as well? Let's keep this joke boat moving and welcome our next...
Cagnini, Lisa Cagnini. Yitsika.
You know him, you love him, it's this person.
Esti tituai, ekoveti tuai, bade rakasana. Isia karbe, ne sade materman, idi.
Okay, you jokers, let's tally the scores. Oh, look! Some of you are achieving comedy. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Okay, let's get to it. You know the drill. The comedy is still going down, just like the ship. Let's hear it one last time for our performers. Which punchline is better? What do you think? Does this joke beat the original? All right, who's worth saving when the ship capsizes? Let's find out.